Human trafficking. It's usually viewed as an international issue, but it could be happening right in your community here in Montana. ABC Fox Montana's Taylor Chase investigates.
There are 27 million victims of human trafficking worldwide. Known as a form of modern-day slavery, the human trafficking industry is second only to drug trafficking.
People are treated like a commodity. They're not human beings. They're just simply something that can be bartered and traded for another person's pleasure.
The even bigger problem, it's taken law enforcement years to recognize the signs.
I started my career 34 years ago. I made traffic stops on situations that, in my mind, made the back of my hair stand up and say, something's wrong here. This girl is with these 6 guys, but I had no way, I had no training, I didn't know anything to go any further. So other than determining that she was safe, I potentially let that car go, and I might have had a case of human trafficking and not even known it.
Detective Guy Baker with the Missoula Police Department says up until 2015, Montana state law wasn't nearly good enough.
I had a few cases each year in 12, 13, 14, and then we educated our patrol officers in late 14 and early 15, and we more than doubled the amount of cases we had in 15 in Missoula.
According to the Polaris Project, a national nonprofit organization aimed at ending human trafficking, in 2015 there were over 150 victims in the state of Montana who showed moderate to high indicators of a human trafficking scheme.
And what happens is these kids, these young women, end up going out because they have this dysfunction at home, so they leave the home early. There tend to be a higher level of runaways. They tend to go into foster care, where the home situation is more fragmented. And then all of a sudden, from foster care, they end up out on the streets on their own and independent. A juvenile who runs away and leaves foster care and is out on their own will be approached by an offender within 72 hours of being independent.
And while human trafficking can happen anywhere, there are particular areas of Montana with all the right pieces for a trafficking scheme.
Here on the reservation, there's really no one person to go to about what exactly human trafficking is. So it's been here, but it's still new to people.
When we come back, tribal members share their concerns and one last drastic effort to protect their children.